online. Ok, bonjour à tous, bienvenue pour cette courte journée pour fêter les 10 ans de l'équipe CAS. So welcome all here at the EMS laboratory to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Circuit and System team. I will switch from English to French because we have a non-French speaker here in the room. Ça va me permettre de prendre le temps d'apprécier le moment. Alors, le programme de la journée, ici pour le matin, je vais vous présenter l'équipe en 15 minutes, l'histoire, pourquoi est-ce qu'on est là aujourd'hui. Puis après, nous avons l'honneur, we have the honor to have Tom Bird, who is a senior fellow of IMD, who comes from the USA, and also is the TPC chair of ISSCC next year, 2025, in San Francisco. So it's really an honor to have him, and he's going to deliver an interesting talk about, I would say, digital electronics. Am I correct? Yes. Ensuite, we will have Professor Chris Ruddle from Washington University, de l'Université de Washington. Chris parle français parfaitement et il va expliquer pourquoi il parle français, and he's going to explain why he's speaking French. So, it's an honor to have Chris with us today. He travels from very far away to give a very interesting talk, more analog, plus analogique cette fois. Ensuite, nous terminerons la matinée avec Dr Raphaël Guillaume, qui est un ancien de l'équipe, qui travaille chez ST Microelectronics et qui va nous faire découvrir le millimétrique, la conception des circuits millimétriques. He's going to speak about millimeter wave circuit design. After that, very important time, we have the lunch. But just before lunch, we are going to take a picture, group picture. It will be in the front of the lab. Ce sera devant le laboratoire, juste à l'entrée, puisque quelqu'un va aller dans le bureau de Cristal, prendre la photo comme ça d'en haut, et on fera tous coucou. Ça permettra d'avoir un souvenir. This group picture will give us a souvenir of this day. The afternoon, after the lunch, we will start again at 1:30. On va recommencer à 1h30 environ avec Dr Johan Verac, qui est aussi un ancien de l'équipe, who is an alumni from the team, and who is going to talk about radar, qui va nous parler les chroniques du radar. Et on terminera par deux présentations de ST Microelectronics, donc deux anciens de l'équipe, Dr Roman Dumont, qui va nous parler de l'avenir de la conception de circuits, who is going to talk what she said about Silicon Horizons. And finally, with Dr. Guedios, David Guedios, who is also an alumni from the team, and who will focus on RF design. Il va nous parler de RF design avec une vision très personnelle. Si je ne me trompe pas, je ne vois pas David. Voilà, une vision très personnelle. Alors, tout ça va se passer, bien sûr, dans une bonne ambiance. Il y a du technique, mais il y a aussi beaucoup de moins technique. It's going to be technical and less technical. This is the point of the day, from 10 to 3, so you have time just to relax and enjoy the day. After 3 p.m., après 3 heures, we will have a break till 5:30, so you can relax, maybe go to your hotel if you need so, maybe to go to work, peut-être aller travailler un petit peu si vous avez besoin. Et à 5h30, on aura l'apéritif, l'apéro CAS. We will have the aperitif, the CAS cocktail. It will be in the cafeteria, like we have the buffet today, till 7 p.m. Same, very relaxed. What I would like to say that you have some surprise during the lunch, some goodies. Vous aurez des petits goodies pendant le déjeuner. Et aussi, il y aura un petit jeu pendant l'apéritif. There will be a game, very entertaining for everyone during the cocktail. Don't forget the group picture at the lunch. Okay, so now I will introduce the team within 10 minutes to explain you why we created that team 10 years ago, so 2014, and the exact day was the Saint-Valentin, so the 14th of February, 2014. It's very easy to remember. So the Circuit and System team is an application-oriented research team. We have 3 main topics, which are communication, space and aeronautics, bioelectronics. Donc on adresse des thématiques sur la communication qui seront la conception de circuits pour les applications radio, typiquement civiles le téléphone portable, 5G, 6G, 5G, 6G, but also for communication within the body, à l'intérieur du corps humain, pour créer un réseau de communication dans le corps humain pour des applications santé. Also, we make some research for space and aeronautics. It's for the electronics in very harsh environment. And when you go to space, you have the sun, and the sun, you know, is going to create some particles that will stress the transistor. Le transistor qui est le bloc principal de l'électronique moderne, and then the transistor can fail. So we study techniques to mitigate this stress, to design circuits which are radiation hardened. So that's why we talk about reliability and some radar electronics. Donc les applications sur la dimension des radiations peuvent être à la fois le spatial, mais aussi des environnements encore plus contraints en termes de radiation. And last, we have bioelectronics, which is all the electronics around the human, for the human, in the human. For instance, when it's about to design an interface for a sensor that goes in the body, quand il s'agit de concevoir de l'électronique qui va s'approcher de l'humain ou qui sera dans l'humain, donc ça peut être à l'interface d'un capteur, ou bien pour étudier aussi la communication dans le corps humain, et on va voir qu'est-ce qui est le plus efficace, le plus adapté, what is the most suited for the human body in terms of communication. So we use different kind of circuits design. There is a traditional one you might know in electronics, you might have studies, oscillators, what I put there, conversion, but also we have designed our own circuits, I mean, it's disruptive research, and also various technologies from ST microelectronics, TSMC, UMC, whatever. On utilise plein de techniques différentes, des circuits que l'on amène à l'état de l'art ou au-delà de l'état de l'art, et aussi des circuits que l'on crée nous-mêmes dans des technologies diverses et variées. So, we are circuit designers. Nous sommes des concepteurs de circuits. Alors ici, c'est une petite galerie des circuits que l'on a pu concevoir sur les 10 ans. Il y en a d'autres. J'espère que toute personne dans la salle ici pourra reconnaître son circuit et que j'en ai oublié aucun. I hope that everyone here in the room who has designed a circuit can recognize his own circuit. Yes? Good. I'm not going to say that we are experts in that, but well, we are doing our best to be state of the art. And that's why we have some dedicated methodologies to design the circuits. And it's really CAS made. On a des techniques de conception de circuits qui ont vraiment été mûries dans l'équipe pendant 10 ans. At the system level, for instance, the design by mathematics, for the reliability, the design for availability, and for the human body, the design for human. It's all a process, c'est toute une procédure de pouvoir prendre en compte une vision holistique de la conception du circuit pour avoir les meilleures performances et faire les meilleurs choix au moment de la conception. On ne fait pas ça tout seul. We are not working alone, and this is where we are enriching ourselves. It's with partners, partnership, with a very large diversity of partners. For instance, industrial partners like ST Microelectronics for the technology, Thales, CEA, CNERS, Marcom, Airbus, Kentech, Greenfield, etc. There are many, you can see all the logos. So within 10 years, this is all the companies or the institute that collaborated with us. Donc en 10 ans, on a collaboré, et on continue bien sûr à collaborer avec toute une galaxie d'entreprises, d'instituts ou d'universités à l'étranger. And in terms of academia, also we cover the world, especially with South America and North Africa, with whom we have a strong connection. In terms of technical words, there are 3 areas that we are really experts in. Frequency synthesis, when it's about to generate a given frequency, we have a wide range of design. We can address frequency synthesis from hundreds of megahertz to hundreds of gigahertz. So it's a wide range, addressing always the challenges in terms of power consumption, phase noise, and in a given technology. Most of the time, the latest one from the foundry we are using. In terms of radiation hardening, it's always to find new techniques to have circuits that can protect themselves from the radiation, It could be analog, it could be digital. The topic is that the circuit has to survive to any aggression in space or on Earth and deliver its mission to the end. And last is the wireless system. When it becomes more complex, it's not only a piece of circuits together. When you have more than 2 transistors, I would say, more than 10 transistors, when you can have 10,000 transistors, it's to address a given application like 5G, 6G, IoT, and to tackle the state-of-the-art new change. We are talking about AI, for instance, how to use AI, put it on a chip, on a transceiver, and relax all the concerns, for instance, in terms of power consumption or bandwidth. That was the techniques. Now, humans, which is easier to talk about, let's say, for everyone. So the team is there, the team at this day. I cannot count all of us, but we are usually between 10 to 20 people at a given time. So you can see it's composed of 3 faculties. We have 6 to 8, maybe 10 PhD students. Those are the people who make the science every day, work on the topic, design the chip. And we have 3 engineers or postdocs. Donc, c'est l'équipe de tous les jours. Ça fait longtemps que je n'ai pas parlé français, depuis 2 minutes. C'est une équipe qui varie entre 10 à 20 personnes selon les périodes de l'année. Donc, 3 professeurs, 6 à 8, 10 doctorants et 3 ingénieurs ou postdocs. On a également aussi des stagiaires qui sont au niveau bachelor ou master, qui viennent compléter les effectifs entre le mois de février et la fin du mois de septembre. Alors, notre ADN, notre philosophie de recherche, c'est tout d'abord de créer, je ne vais pas dire la propriété intellectuelle, mais créer des choses nouvelles. C'est ça la recherche, prendre des risques, proposer de nouvelles idées. Donc, on a une stratégie qui est orientée vers la génération d'innovation en électronique. Our strategy is to generate innovation in electronics. When it becomes disruptive or, let's say, crazy, and we think that we are the first to do it, it's exciting. C'est excitant quand on a une nouvelle idée et qu'on se dit wow, c'est trop fou quand même, mais on va le faire quand même. Ça, c'est ce moment qu'on aime bien dans la recherche. Donc, on fait la recherche. We are investigating to go beyond the state of the art with new techniques, new way of thinking. The fact is, we are 100% IEEE. IEEE is our society where we can express our science, we can exchange, we can share. Nous sommes tous de I3E, puisque I3E est la société savante, reconnue, légitime, pour partager nos travaux. On se retrouve particulièrement dans les sociétés CAS, MTT, Solid-State Circuit et EMB. We are mainly a member of CAS, MTT, Solid-State Circuit, and EMB. Also, we are international, and we are proud of that. More than 50% of the team is not French. Plus de 50% de l'équipe n'est pas française. As I said, that we have great connections with North Africa and South America. So, for instance, at this day, we have people from Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, 3 countries in a row. So that's great. But also, we have strong connections with South America. So this is the map, in fact, of South America. So we had PhD students or engineers from Brazil, Peru, Colombia, Chile, Ecuador. And I'm definitely looking to hire people from Uruguay, Venezuela, Paraguay, and Argentina to fill the map. So if you have any contact, I'm really happy to hire them just based on their citizenship. Si vous connaissez des gens de ces pays, ça me permettra de compléter la carte et voilà, d'avoir coché toutes les cases pour l'Amérique du Sud. Also, what is really important when it's talking about the team is the team spirit. And it's because we are together that we can do what we are doing. And I really appreciate when we have regular scientific exchange. For instance, we meet every month all together and everyone has to share what he's doing so we can learn from each other. But also we have an official meeting, which are really important, which are social events like we are going to have this afternoon. And we can exchange as well and maybe have some crazy disruptive ideas at that time. Okay, so now I will just give give you an overview on who was in the team, because you know I'm very I know how to organize things, and I have a list of everyone who went in the team within 10 years. Je suis très organisé, vous savez, j'aime bien tout noter, et donc j'ai pu retrouver tous les noms de toutes les personnes qui étaient dans l'équipe. Donc il y a eu plus de 80 personnes, je pense que c'était 86, exactement c'était 86. We had 86 people who went in the team within 10 years, so that's a lot. And I have a gift for them here, so just to thank you for your work in the team. The fact is that when I call you, you just can come and grab a gift. So, I will start with the three professors, of course. What is really important, ce qui est important ici, c'est que j'ai pris les 3 photos les plus à jour. Mais regardez, on est tous tournés dans la même direction et on vous regarde tous. Donc ça, je trouve ça important. We are all in this, turned in the same direction and we are all looking at you. I don't know. So Yann and Hervé, your gift. Yeah. So I think we can thank a lot Yann and Hervé because they are and they suffer from me. Ils ont souffert de moi pendant 10 ans aussi. Ça mérite un cadeau. Après, je le disais, on a eu 23 étudiants en thèse. We had 23 PhD students. So you have the list here. Normally, this list is correct if you are in the room, and if you get a PhD from the team, you are more than welcome to pick up your gift. Raphaël, David, Johan, who's there as well, and the actual PhD student. I can see Enrique, Maxime, Guillaume, Pierre. Who's missing? Yes. Then after, we have also those who are experienced to get their PhD, but they want to pursue their work in the team. So they help us a lot. So postdoc or engineer, if you are there in the room, I can see Anen, I can see Arvin. Johan, you get your mug already. So Anen, this is a. We had 15 engineers who help us on contract. Oh, we see Roman. Roman, she's a you were a just on time. Okay, as engineers, so who is engineers? I have seen Hakim, who's engineer there? No. Yes, Johan, you already, you were postdoc engineer. And yes, of course, Armand. Armand, you were the first engineer, in fact. Wow. 9 years ago, almost.
9 years
ago. Great. And then we had bachelor and master students, 42 in the team. So I have to say that we train our students also in the team. Then after, we hope that they will stay for PhD. But sometimes they decide to go in another team, but we are proud that they stay in the lab and they go for PhD. So I don't know who is there as a student. Yes, please. Oh, yes. Please. So please, if it's possible, you can stay in the team for a PhD. You are more than welcome, or an engineer. You are more than welcome. Je vois des transfuges ici. Also, all this work is not possible with the strong support of colleagues. So we are very lucky to have 2 great colleagues that help us for circuit design. On est vraiment très heureux et très chanceux d'avoir 2 collègues qui nous aident tous les jours pour la conception de circuits, pour les simulations, pour les mesures. Donc je voudrais beaucoup remercier Magali et Olivier qui nous aident au quotidien depuis toujours. So thank you very much, Olivier and Magali, for your help for the measurements and to set up all the PDK and so on, so we can design our circuit. Thank you. I'm almost done. So it's good to look back and see what we have done. We are working every day, and we don't count. And when I counted the number of projects, I said, wow, we have done that, really? In terms of European projects and national projects, we had 9 European projects and 2 national projects, which is a lot. And as we are 3 faculties at that time, we had 4 of them running. This is exceptional. That gives us the support and the comfort to have you as PhD student, as master student, to get the best condition to perform your work. So we are proud of 3 main facts. I had to select 3 main facts over this project of what we have done within 10 years. I've selected 3 different, so please don't be offended if your work is not there, but just to show how we tackle the state of the art. The first one is that we made the very first demonstration in the world in 2017 of the highest frequency of the oscillator at 200 gigahertz. And it was presented, I remember, in RFIC, which was in Hawaii, so you can remember when it happens in Hawaii. The second one, and we are very proud because it's local, we were asked by the CEA to design a chip to produce the wave that control the laser megajoule, that produce the, how do you call that? The explosion, the nuclear explosion. So we contributed for our government to design that circuit, and we go to the state of the art for it. And the third one is that we designed the chip to propagate ultrasound within the body, which was a completely crazy new idea we had more than 10 years ago, in fact, and we did it. And we were the first to achieve the longest distance of propagation of a modulated signal within the body. So I'm very proud of that. It completely illustrates what is our mission in the team. Also, and I'm almost done, every year we take a picture to make a greeting card. So you can see everywhere in the office, in the lab, those greeting cards. So you have here all the cards we have produced. Even when we had the COVID, we made the card separately there. J'ai presque fini, c'est vrai que j'ai tout fait en anglais. Donc tous les ans, on fait une carte de vœux où on se prend en photo la thématique de l'année pour partager les bons moments qu'on a eus et surtout la liste de conférences dans laquelle on va participer l'année suivante pour qu'on puisse se rencontrer. Et c'est mon dernier slide. I would like to thank all the team members, our partners, our support and admin staff, our alumni, our lab and the tutelle, the University of Bordeaux, Bordeaux INP and the French Research Agency, et le CNRS. And of course, our international community. I think all this is represented here today. Et je vous remercie tous pour votre présence. Merci beaucoup. So that was the introduction. Now we switch to Tom's speech. So I'm not gonna read the long biography of Tom. He will introduce himself better than I can do, and it will be more entertaining. But we are very proud to have him and his family here in Bordeaux, so he can discover France on another side. I know that you went on the countryside, so you discovered something.